A difficult and graphic day in court for the families and jury as the state seeks justice in the murders of Delphi teens Abby Williams and Libby German. They saw dozens of crime scene photos, many of them graphic. WRTV's Caitlin Kendall was also in the courtroom and witnessed their reaction. Caitlin.
Yeah, Nicole, I can tell you crime scene photos and the reaction to them was really the focus of day 3 here in Delphi. Those photos enough to visibly shake the jurors and those inside of the courtroom. Those images I'll never be able to get out of my mind. I can tell you 3 witnesses took to the stand, the first law enforcement officer to come across the girls' bodies and responsible with securing the crime scene was the first to testify this morning. He testified also by saying that no life-saving measures were performed on the girls because it was apparent that they were already dead. The next to the stand was an Indiana State Police crime scene investigator with 2 decades of experience. His main role was taking pictures of the crime scene. For more than 90 minutes, 42 photos were shown of the scene and the bodies of Abby Williams and Libby German. His cross-examination by the defense was a bit heated. One of the attorneys questioning repeatedly why there was no photo of the bullet at the scene. That bullet, of course, as you know, is one of the state's main pieces of evidence that they say ties Richard Allen to the crime. The last witness to take to the stand was another CSI with, again, more than 20 years of experience. He testified to being the investigator that located the bullet between the girls' bodies and was also responsible for taking photos of the scene. Another thing to come out of today's testimony were sticks and limbs that were on top of the girls' bodies, and one investigator testified to them likely being placed there by someone. Testimony is continuing on into this evening. I stepped out just as cross-examination of that third witness, that CSI investigator, was happening by the defense. We do have a crew inside so that we can bring you the very latest both on air and online. Court will be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Nicole?
And Caitlin, I know many people interested in this case and what happens. You've reported that people have been lining up to get in the morning. Is there still a line today? Was there a line today, and is anybody getting turned away?
Yeah, Nicole, there's been a line every single day since the start of this, including during jury selection. I can tell you from what I know, people are getting in line at about midnight still. Only 24-ish seats are being allowed for the public out of all the reserved seats for the family. So there have been people turned away. Today, about 20 people were turned away. And so people are kind of waiting it out throughout the night to have a chance to hear what's happening inside of that courtroom. Starting at about midnight, they're sleeping in lawn chairs, bringing blankets, and taking shifts.
All right, our Caitlin Kendall. Caitlin, thank you. Now, we learned today the defense filed a motion regarding the video and audio found on Libby German's phone. We see and hear a man on the bridge say down the hill. The defense wants to prohibit the prosecution from allowing witnesses to testify about what they believe they hear on the recording. The defense says if the recording is to be played in court, they want the jurors to decipher what is said for themselves and not be swayed by witness interpretation.